What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Today, you can see it in the title, I'm going to be talking to y'all about my first time buying with the eBay Authenticity Guarantee. I have my box right here, and we will be doing a sneaker unboxing. But first, I want to get into my experience and whether or not I think eBay's Authenticity Guarantee services rival StockX and GOAT specifically. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, but I just kind of had to wait for the opportunity to genuinely come up, and it turned out that when buying this pair of sneakers, eBay just seemed to be the right choice. So it was a good time for me to film this video. Now, I'm not saying that the people who are sponsored by eBay or whose videos are somehow in connection with eBay, I'm not saying that those videos are false or that they're lying or anything like that, but I know me personally, when I'm trying out a new brand, service, product, anything, I like to look up reviews that are not sponsored in any way, shape, or form so that I know I'm getting a more honest version of that person's experience, and that's exactly what we're going to be getting into today. Just to keep things a little bit organized, I do have some notes on my phone, and I'll be breaking down my experience and comparison into 4 different categories. The first of which is shopping experience, prices, taxes and fees, and then delivery. The shopping experience, eBay has been around the longest. In my opinion, the website's very easy to use, but that's because I've been using it for years now. So browsing, buying, reading listings, I can do it real quickly like that. Now, if you're a little bit newer, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're really reading the listings. And in this case, make sure that the product you're buying, the sneaker you're buying, does have that little authenticity guarantee check mark, because if not, that means the sneaker is gonna go directly from the seller to you. It's not gonna make that extra stop at the authentication hub. Since we're just talking about sneakers that can be authenticated, that means eBay's variety is greatly shrunken down because not every sneaker goes to the authentication hub as of right now. They may expand it later down the line, but as of right now, you have to check the listing and make sure that it is a product that can be authenticated. If not, that option will not be available to you. And that puts StockX, eBay, and GOAT all on the same playing field for me, because you're going to see the same shoes. So in terms of what's available to you, I would put all 3 services at the same level. Where they start to differentiate is the next category, which is prices. I think the price difference is really where the 3 services shine. StockX, undercutting is king on StockX, which means they always have the lowest prices. Sometimes you'll see some exorbitant prices on StockX, especially when you start to look at more limited items, but for the most part, the undercutting really comes in clutch for the buyer. StockX usually has the lowest prices when comparing to GOAT and eBay. GOAT prices tend to run a little bit higher in my opinion. There's not as much undercutting. You can find some bargains on GOAT, but you're really gonna have to be looking for them. And I know now they have like the little alerts when things go under retail, but I still think in terms of pricing, GOAT pricing is significantly higher than eBay and StockX. I would put eBay in the middle as far as pricing. The prices are definitely not as low as StockX, and I think they run a little bit higher, similar to GOAT in that aspect. But the thing that eBay has working to its advantage is you can still negotiate with the buyer. That option is still available to you to actually talk to the person selling that product. You can send them a message, you can send them the offer, all of those things work to your advantage as far as getting a better price. So on a surface level, eBay prices might look a little high when you're scrolling through listings, but you always have the option to get in there and negotiate to get your item for a lower price. Taxes and fees. So as of right now, eBay's authentication services are free. Hopefully they stay that way, but you do have to pay tax on your purchase, which is dependent on where you are as a buyer. That's how much your taxes are going to be. In some states it's a lot cheaper, some states it's more expensive. So that's dependent on you, not necessarily eBay. They're just following the rules. Shipping with eBay, in my opinion, needs to be clarified a little bit in regard to the authenticity guarantee sneakers, because I paid shipping for this. I paid $9.90 to get this shipped. But who was I paying that to? Am I paying it to the seller to ship that to the authentication hub? Or am I paying that to eBay for them to ship it to me? Because there's a lot of products on there right now and a lot of listings that have free shipping. Now, usually with eBay, before this whole authenticity guarantee. You just pay the shipping because you're paying it from buyer to seller. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit because I want to know where my money's going. I also like to ask the seller for free shipping, so it needs to be cleared up for negotiation purposes as well. When you shop with GOAT, their authentication process is free as well, but you do have to pay tax, and like I said, that's dependent on your state, and it's really just a part of business. For me, the GOAT shipping fee has always been $12. As long as I've been shopping with them, it's been $12 flat regardless of what sneaker I'm buying, and I think that's pretty reasonable. StockX is the only service out of the three that has implemented any kind of extra fees, and that is the processing fee, which fluctuates. If you buy a more expensive product, the fee is higher. Less expensive product, the fee is less. Shipping on StockX usually costs me $13.95, which I just think is high. I know it's only $1.95 above what GOAT is charging, but I'd rather keep my $1.95. They could definitely lower it to $12 even. For the last category, which is delivery times, I'm gonna have to look at my phone to keep these dates straight. So I bought these on February 10th, which was release day, keep that in mind, and they got delivered on February 24th. I don't think that's bad at all, especially considering I had to wait for Nike sneakers to send them to the seller in order for the seller to send it to the authentication center and then have them send it to me. I think that was a pretty quick turnaround time. My last purchase from StockX was in December, and it took about a week and a half, and I think that was a good turnaround too, especially considering that I got that product before Christmas when a lot of people and a lot of companies were having trouble getting orders out to customers before Christmas. As for GOAT, my last order with them was on February 2nd, and I received my product on February 12th. Once again, I don't think that's bad. So all in all, I think you can expect to be waiting for a delivery time window of a week to 2 weeks, which personally I don't think is that bad. I can see if you're pressed for it, maybe if it's a gift, or if you're trying to get a review out, or I don't know, you want to wear it for your birthday or something like that. But then I would just say, plan in advance, try to get your order in advance, so that just in case something does happen, you can leave yourself a little bit of time as a cushion in case you are in some type of time pressing situation that you need these sneakers in. Overall, my experience was a good one. I still have to open it up, so we'll see if anything changes. But to start off with, I was able to talk my seller down from the price that he wanted down to $440, which to you may not seem like a big jump from what they're going for now, but I really wanted these, so that price to me seemed acceptable. And that's something I wouldn't have been able to do if I purchased this from StockX or GOAT, because you can set a lower bid on StockX or GOAT, but then you're just kind of waiting around. You're not really negotiating for a lower price. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing so you all can see what I picked up, and you can kind of see what it's going to look like if you order from eBay with the authenticity guarantee. So it does have this eBay tape on it, and I wouldn't say that's equivalent to the Nike Just Steal It tape yet, because not many people are gonna know that this tape necessarily means that it came from an authentication center. It could be a blender for anyone knows as of right now, but I think this tape in combination with the address, eventually people will start to get hip to it. So we got some writing on the box, feature soulmates. And on this side, it says eBay Authenticity Guarantee. Some of y'all already know what it is. Let's go ahead and take this lid off. Damn, they ruined my little build up or whatever. They didn't put the tissue paper back, but I'm still hyped to have them. It's the Air Jordan 1 Neutral Gray, the 85 cut, of course. Got the little hang tag in here. These are clean, and that word is definitely overused on YouTube, but clean. Look at that. Beautiful. Can't wait to do the review and on foot for y'all for these. It's definitely coming. As far as first impressions though, the sneaker got some weight to it. I'll say that right off the bat. It's got some weight to it. And the leather. The leather is, you'll find out in the review on foot. Now, it feels nice. It feels nice. So the extra laces are on there as they should be. The hang tag, and then of course you have this little eBay kind of tag thing. It looks very similar to like the SneakerCon one, and I believe this uses NFC technology, so you can like scan this with your phone, and the shoe receipt will come up saying that it was verified through eBay's authenticity guarantee program. Something very cool. I don't think the tags, well, GOAT doesn't come with the tag. You get the little card inside. And StockX, I don't know what the tag on that does. I've never tried to scan it, but hopefully it does link back to some type of record. I would hope so. But they fake those tags now, so hopefully they can't fake these. And it does come off Like, I can pull this off without necessarily cutting it. So that's interesting, because normally it's kind of like once you cut it, that's it. But this came out just like that, and I didn't have to cut it or anything. And from here, everyone's experience and process is going to be different. What you do when you get your shoes is what you do. What I do is I look them over myself. I have a black light. I know what to look for. I've been buying Air Jordan 1s for a while, so I'll look these over myself. And if I feel it's necessary or just to double check, I do a lot of the times bring them to a local sneaker store near me. You know, I buy and sell with them a lot, so they don't mind legit checking my stuff. Make sure you reach out and make connections with the people that are local to you, because you know, sometimes they don't mind, or maybe they might charge you, you know, a little something to authenticate your shoes. But you know, it's not a big deal, especially to make sure that you're getting an authentic product. Here's the box, because I know some people are gonna want to see it. There's the label right there. So there you have it. That is my kind of experience, my review of the eBay authentication services. I would say if you normally buy from eBay, nothing's changed except your sneakers are going through an extra step, you know, of protection, I guess you can say, before they get to you. But once they arrive, everyone should still be double checking their sneakers and all of that before, you know, you go ahead and throw it on and walk outside into the world. Double and triple check to make sure that you feel 100%, because you know, these sneakers are not cheap. These were $440, and I would hate to not get what I paid for. That being said, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll see y'all in the next one.